Alright, Shalom Yashirala, back again with another Lord with an edifying video through the Spirit, the power of Yahweh Shimon Shai. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all honor and glory and praises unto the Heavenly Father and to His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rachakwadash. Next up, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who still go out there to the highways and byways and feed us with the 100% truth according to the Bible and rule well. And peace, blessings, and safety and mercy into the archangel who is pushing the truth in the four corners of the earth in the name of Yahweh Shemiyah Shai, with boldness, righteousness, and sincerity to the best of their abilities. And today we're going to go in on love according to the scriptures, and we're going to go into some of the commandments we ought to keep today, man. You know, because there's a lot of people that say they love the Lord, you know what I'm saying, but they don't know what love is according to the scriptures. They want to go off their own understanding, but we're going to let the scriptures talk, man. It's the book of 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments. Right, so this is the love of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. This is how we show that we love Him, man. This is how you show that you love. And I'm going to get a precept to this too, who the ignorant calls Jesus Christ, or who would He say if you loved Him. This proves also that the Yahweh and Yahweh Shai the same like mindset. You know what I'm saying? So let me read this again. This is the book of 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments, right? And we're going to get later on who the commandments was given. And His commandments are not grievous, right? And in this Bible right here, when you go into the word grievous, it means burdensome. Burdensome goes into pretty much stressful, troublesome, how should I say, troublesome, stressful, frustrating, like pretty much something that's like, something that's pretty much of annoying, so to speak. You know, that's not how the law, statutes, and commandments are supposed to feel to you. When you learn these law, statutes, and commandments of what to do and what not to do, you're supposed to be rejoicing and trying to the best of your abilities to keep them. You know, it shouldn't be a burden to you. It shouldn't make you stressed out. And you shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't feel any type of way of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures, man. Because this is how you show that you love the Most High. So we're gonna go into we're going to get a precept right quick before you go into the laws. This is who they ignorantly calls Jesus Christ and what He said. This is the book of St. John, chapter 14, verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments. Right? Yeah, Yahweh Shai says if you love Him, you keep His commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? The same commandments that Yahweh told you to keep. You know what I'm saying? They told us to keep during the time of Moses, man. Because He said He came not to destroy the law, but to fulfill it, man. You know what I'm saying? So the law still stands. So it's the same laws in the Old Testament, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is the so now we're gonna go into the law, some laws that we ought to keep today, man, to the best of our abilities. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go from, this is Deuteronomy chapter 14. I'm gonna start at verse 3. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Right. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. And that word right there for abominable in this Bible is detestable. So we're going to look at the word detestable, man. And we're going to look that word up. Yeah, it says you're not supposed to eat any abominable thing. And as I read on in the scriptures, because I want to let the scriptures speak, we're going to go into some of the things that are abominable to eat. So, let's see, detestable. Deserving intent is dislike. You know what I'm saying? So this is food that Yahweh Shemiyah Shai dislikes for us to eat. You know what I'm saying? This is an intense dislike. You know what I'm saying? Who's that? Oh, Khan Salakia. Dang, dude. Slacky, I can niggas, man. Synonyms. Hateful, right. So Yahweh Shemiyah Shai, you're not supposed to eat this hateful food. He hates these foods, man. He hates them. They're horrible. You know what I'm saying? They're offensive to Yahweh Shemel Shai if you eat them, man. They're abominable, of course. They're repulsive. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we got some more definitions. Kind of that pretty much touches the surface right there. Any abominable thing, anything that's filthy, dirty, you know what I'm saying? Anything that Yahweh Shemel Shai told you not to eat is abominable, man. So let's go into yeah, we can read some of them. This is the book of let's keep reading. This is the book of Deuteronomy 14:4. These are the beasts which ye shall eat: the ox, the sheep, and the goat, the hart, which is I think that's deer, the roebuck, and the fallow deer, and the wild goat, and the pygarg, and the wild ox, and chimios, which they say that's a mountain sheep. And every beast that parteth the hoof and cleaveth the this is Deuteronomy 14:6. And every beast that parteth the hoof and cleaveth the cleft unto the two paws, and cheweth the cud among the beasts that ye shall eat, that ye shall eat. And Yahweh Shemel Shai just named some, so we're gonna read some more. This is verse 7. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that cheweth the cud, or of them that divideth the cloven hoof, as the camel. You know what I'm saying? Because our people are scattered abroad throughout the whole four corners of the earth. So you got some of our people keeping the customs of the other nations, man. And some of the other nations do eat camel. And I want to look up some images of the animals, by the way, while I'm doing this. The animal, the hare, which is the har or the hare, which is this right here. It looks like a rabbit. So you ain't supposed to be eating that. And the hare and the cunny. And we look at the cunny or cunny, it looks like a rat. Slack right, and it looks like a rat. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, or like a baby rabbit. You're not supposed to eat those. You know, all slack. You're not supposed to eat that. You know. And it reads on, for they chew the cud, but divideth not the hoof. Therefore they are unclean to you. Right? They're unclean. And we're going to look at that word unclean as well. And the swine. And the swine. Let's look that up. And the swine, because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean to you. Ye should not eat their flesh, nor touch their dead carcasses. Right. So let's look at the swine. And of course, everybody should know what swine is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should know what swine is. Even 2/3 should know this. Even the heathens know this. A pig. Everybody knows that swine is another name for pig. You know what I'm saying? Which, another word, aka pork. You're not supposed to eat that. It's unclean to you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go into, let's go into the word unclean. Let's go into the word unclean, shall we, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is unclean. Look, dirty. Look, dirty. Synonyms: dirty, filthy, tainted, impure. Let's look at the word impure. Pretty much the same thing. Dirty. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much something that ain't pure. Tainted. Polluted. You know what I'm saying? Contaminated. Infected. Unsanitary. Because it's reasons why Yahweh Shimon Shah told the Hebrew Israelites, which consisted of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and the confusion of faces, to not eat these specific animals, man. It was a reason. Because they're unsanitary, they're unhygienic, because they make you stink. You know what I'm saying? Because when you sweat pretty much what you eat. If you eat a good diet, you're not going to stink when you sweat. When you sweat on a bad diet, you're going to stink. You're going to smell like must, man. You're going to stink, man. And I've smelled it before. You do not, man. You're going to stink. Look. Unhealthy. These foods are not healthy for you to eat because your Yahweh Shimon Shah told you not to eat them, man. And it's the reasons, man. We can back that up by science, but we going about thus saith the Lord, thus saith the scriptures, man. Ultimately, it's because your Yahweh Shimon Shah told you not to eat them, man. You know, it's abominable. It's unclean to you. It's unhealthy to you. It's bad for your health. You know what I'm saying? That's why our people be catching all type of diseases when they eat these abominable foods, man. Such as gout, heart disease, heart attacks, what's that? Diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, sugar. What else, man? What else, man? Gout. If I said that already, gout. Catch heart attacks. You know what I'm saying? Because they eat all these unhealthy foods, man. Abominable foods that Yahweh Shimon Shah told you not to eat. So now we're going to go into some of the fishes, man. This is verse 9. And ye shall eat all of that are in the waters that have fins and scales ye shall eat. Yeah, such as bass, bluegills, flounder, tilapia, salmon. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different fishes that you can eat according to the scriptures, man. And I just named some of them just to name off the top of my head. But whatsoever have not fins and scales, ye may not eat. It is unclean to you, like sharks, dolphins, catfish, swordfish. You know what I'm saying? Anything that doesn't have fins and scales, you're not supposed to eat it, man. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the scriptures, man. You know, and I forgot that disease when you eat fish, when you eat fishes, man. I forgot what that disease is called. I forgot. But yeah, you eat these unclean fishes, man, you're gonna catch all type of diseases, man, because they're unclean to you, man. You know? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That pretty much wrapped it up for this video. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go into pretty much the food. Let me see what the animals. I covered the fish. Let me see. So yeah, I go into some of the birds. This is the book of Deuteronomy 14 and 12. So if you love your Yahweh Shimon Shah, man, you're not supposed to be eating these abominable things, man, because he told you not to eat it, man. You know, you told him not to eat it. He's telling you not to eat it. You know what I'm saying? And keeping the commandments is what? Showing love to Yahweh Shimon Shah. So I'm just going through some of the commandments, some of the dietary laws of what we can eat and what we can't eat. This is one of the commandments he told you not to do. Of all the clean birds you can eat, right? Which clean birds, I think like what chicken and turkeys and chicken, turkeys. I can't really name birds off the top of my head like that. Like chicken and pretty much like chicken, turkey, and etc. etc. The rest you got to look up on your own. I was just naming some of that off the top of my head. But these are they which ye shall not eat: the eagle, and the ossifrage, and the osprey, and the gleedy, and the kite, and the vulture after his kind, and every raven after his kind, and the owl, and the night hawk, and the cockcrow, and the hawk after his kind, and the little owl. Like I said, we're scattered across the four corners of the earth, man. So ain't no telling what different Israelites is eating in different lands, man. You know, the little owl, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gyre eagle, and the cormorant, and the stork, and the heron at the heron at the hercon, and the lapwing, and the bat. Right? I know what I'm saying. Some jakes down here in the south like to eat bats. You're not supposed to be eating that. And every creeping thing that flieth is unclean to you. They should not be eaten. But every clean fowls ye may eat. Right. So that pretty much covers it, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you love y'all by Shimon Shai, I just went to the dietary laws, what you can eat and what you can't eat. You know what I'm saying? If you're not keeping the dietary laws to the best of your abilities, man, then you don't love Yahweh by Shimon. That's not showing love to Yahweh by Shimon Shai, man. Because that's love, keeping the commandments, right? So I just pretty much went into the dietary laws of what foods you can eat and what foods you cannot eat, man. And why, you know? So with that, Lord, when this video was edifying through the spirit power Yahweh Shimon Shai. Before I close out, I want to say, call Lord Yahweh Shimon Shai, you know, and next up, double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, who still go out there to the house of Bibles, preaching through 100% truth, according to the Bible and rule well. And peace, blessings, and safety, and mercy to the occupants out there who's pushing the truth in the four corners of the earth in the name of Yahweh Shimon Shai, with boldness, righteousness, and sincerity to the best of their abilities. With that, Shalom, Kwame Sha'ala.